Yo, what's up? Welcome in. What's up, dude? Let's play some Hytale. Let's do it, guys. We're back for some more Hytale. Welcome in. Welcome in. Alright, let's see. I have no plan. I've got no plan. I've got a loose plan. I kind of want to get a farm set up today. Other than that, I'm not really sure what we're doing. Not feeling too great today, unfortunately, so probably going to be kind of chilling here. But I really want to play. Just hanging out. Nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into it, guys. So, oh, you know what else we could do today, too? We could keep working on the inside of our house. That'd be nice. We got a lot of it done, dude. This is looking cool. I got a little back door here that'll lead out to where the farm will be over this way. Very nice. Let me check the map, see if Brian built anything else. Ooh, there's a new structure here. Ooh, all of this looks new. Let's go see what he's been doing. Ooh, I see something. Is it a chicken coop? I think your chickens are getting out, dude. You missed the roof. Yeah, your chickens are getting out. You missed the roof piece. How did this chicken even get up here? Oh, there's a ladder. Never mind. Okay, I guess they can just get up there. That's funny. Oh, this is cool. So there's like a dedicated little chicken coop area now. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. There was something else on the map too, right? Yo, Emmy, what's up, dude? Yeah, I apologize if I'm a little low energy today. I'm not feeling too great. But I really want to play. Oh man, okay. Okay, there's a lot of pumpkins in there. Oh, there are a lot of pumpkins in here. Yeah, there's a lot of pumpkins. Okay, so he's making like a tower of farms. That's cool. That's an interesting way to do it. Very cool. Nice. Very nice. They look cool, too. Yeah, that's sick. Awesome. Oh, he's got trees growing over here, too. He's doing a lot. He's doing a lot, dude. Yeah, he's got trees growing everywhere. Ooh, I like this one. That one's cool. Yeah, I'm super excited for the update. Yeah, they're adding all kinds of stuff. Yeah, very, very excited for that. Alright, let's see here. I want to upgrade some stuff, too. Let's go for the chill games. Yeah, man, this autonomia stuff that I have is absolutely wrecking me today. It wrecks me every day, but it's especially wrecking me today, unfortunately. Yeah, I want to finish this upstairs bit. You know, we did so much work inside yesterday. I kind of want to just start working on the farm. I do need to upgrade those other workbenches, though. Oh, yeah, and I want to build, like, a little area for them. So maybe we could do that today, too. Maybe we can do that. Let's get a farm going, because that's a little, like, no-brainer type of activity that I can do. To kind of just chill a little bit. So, let's get started on that. I am going to need a farmer's workbench. Farmer's workbench. And we're going to have to start all the way from tier 1 again. Everything that I... Wait. Oh, yeah, okay. That was tier 3 workbench there. Everything I did in my single-player world's just all gone. It took me, like, multiple streams to get to that point, so I'm hoping it doesn't take us that long to get back to that point. To be fair, we did a bunch of other stuff, too, in those streams. It wasn't, like, just farming. If I just focus in on just farming, we could probably get a lot more done. I think I want this whole area here to be where my crops go. So I need to start clearing this stuff out. But yeah, man, I went for a walk today and just felt like awful. Like I'm just feeling super rough today. My nervous system is not nervous systeming properly. This is gonna be a situation, dude. We got a lot to clean up out here. There is a lot to clean up. Why won't these break? Do I need to hit them with something else? There we go. Yeah, yesterday was much better. Wasn't perfect by any means, but it was much, much better. Like, I went to bed last night and I was like, wow, today was actually pretty good. Okay, let's get rid of all this stuff. You passed out during the fast stream, woke up on the last hunt. Nice. Phasmophobia had me in such a sour mood last night at first. It was like annoying the crap out of me. I like these leaves on the ground. Is this like a particular type of block? Is this just gonna give me dirt? Huh, I wonder how you get this. It's probably a particular type of block that you can make in the farmer's workbench, I would assume. Wookum was like, oh wow, back to no evidence? Yeah. I went to it as fast as humanly possible. Yeah, that was the worst. That was the worst start to like after prestiging that I've ever had. Like I don't know what was going on. Like the ghosts weren't giving me evidence. They weren't doing anything, and like when they finally would do something, it would just like spawn on top of me and instantly kill me, and it was like, dude, can I like play the game? Like what is going on? It was really brutal. It wasn't fun. The first like hour and a half or so, like it wasn't fun. I think I'm spoiled by no evidence runs and zero sanity, because like the ghost can just hunt you immediately. You don't have to just stand around like staring at a thermometer for like 10 minutes, or like just standing in the room like twiddling your thumbs hoping that it writes in the ghostwriting book. It's like it's just instantly constantly hunting, and you're having to like actually use your knowledge of their behaviors to figure out the ghost. It's so much more engaging and fun. It's like going back to level 1 and having to do like the normal gameplay is like, ugh, like I almost don't even know how anybody plays on that. It's like kind of boring, honestly. Not all the time. Sometimes those runs can be really fun. But I think it was just last night I just got like a string of bad luck, and like all the ghosts were just obnoxiously boring. Okay, let's do this. I don't even know where Brian is. Oh, he's in his house. He must be AFK. He's literally just like standing completely still. The game is being wonky. The thing's just not making sense too. Yeah, I was actually just trying to think of that a moment ago, because I was like, there was stuff happening also that made literally no sense, but I can't even remember what it is now. Yeah, I can't remember. Or like, I remember one thing, like just like a little like bug, like just the game being buggy. It's like I'm shining the the UV light on the door, but like it wouldn't show up. But then it was showing up like on this one little sliver on the wall, but like it wasn't showing up on the door, which is where you need it to work, and like the ghosts were doing stuff that like they can't do, and like for the ghost type that they are, and yeah, it's just, I don't know. Like when stuff like that happens, I'm like, is it just the game is just buggy and wonky, or do I just like suck and I'm not as good at it as what I think I am or something? But I don't know. Like, I don't know. And again, like I've mentioned this several times in playing Phasmophobia, like, no, don't get me wrong, like I obviously love Phasmophobia, I really do. I think it's an awesome game when it works right. But I've said many times, like, I have no problem, like, you know, losing, but if I can learn from what happened, like, oh, like that happened, so it did this or it did that, so it was this type of ghost. But I feel like most of the time when I lose, it's because the ghosts are doing stuff that they can't do, that they're not supposed to be able to do. And so I'm just like left scratching my head like, well, that doesn't make any sense. How did I lose? Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. It's like, oh, it did the Yurei door touch ability. Only a Yurei can do that, but it says it's a phantom. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Or like, oh, it stepped in salt once, and then clearly became enraged because it's a Galu, so or didn't become enraged because it's not a Galu, so that's why it stepped in the second salt. Are we back? Are we back now? This is the second day in a row that that happened. We're back? Okay, I don't know why that keeps happening. That's really weird. That went from never happening to happening 2 days in a row. So I don't know what you heard me say or what you didn't hear me say, but long story short, I like when I can learn from my mistakes in Phasmophobia, but when the game is just doing stuff that is like wonky and broken, you can't learn from it. And because I like the game so much, like I get kind of frustrated by that. Okay, we got some dirt down here. Might replace that with grass at some point, but I'm not too worried about it right now. I just want to get the farm in place. Okay, there we go. We got rid of all the stone. I think Brian is AFK. Let me message him on Discord. Okay, until he comes back, I guess we'll try to get like a little spot set up here. Let's see. Whew, man. I'm sorry, guys, if you're going to hear me kind of complain about how I'm feeling in the stream. That's probably not why you want to tune in. Like, you don't want to tune in to hear somebody complain, but man, I'm going through it right now. Gonna have new farming stuff soon? Yeah. Oof, there's like a fan in my computer, I think, that's like crapping out. It's kind of noisy. Wait, he is what? Is he in bed? Is that what you're saying? How would you even know that? Or oh, he's like sitting here. He's AFK, got you. Okay. What if I kick him from the server? Oh, he's on the phone, got you. I could kick him. I'm not gonna do that though. Wait, can I? Can I like slash kick? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. It's messed up. Brian, get off the phone. Man, I felt so much better yesterday. I'm feeling... Oof. My god, dudes. Don't get in a car accident, guys. Take a piece of advice from me. Don't get in a car accident. It's not good. It's not good. Most people heal, you know what I mean? Most people like heal from stuff like that, but for some reason my body's just been like, I know it's been like 5.5 years, but I don't care. Maybe one day. If any of you guys happens to be watching and you're like a dysautonomia specialist, please let me know down in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Been there, but yours was rib damage? Yeah. Mine was head trauma. Pretty much the worst thing that could happen in a car accident. Unfortunately. Okay, we need to get this thing upgraded, like, pronto. But I guess we should get our, like, farm laid out first. So let's do that. I want to do something similar to what I did on my solo player world. So I think I'm going to do that. I got to think about how I want this. I might extend further out that way or even that way. We got a lot of room going that way. So I'm just going to start putting in the plots. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's how big I was doing them in my other world. We could go even bigger. We could go 15. Dude, we could even go 20, maybe. If we get rid of some more of this. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Let's get rid of some more of this, and we can go back even further. But yeah, it's crazy. It's like, I don't know. I'm just very confused. I mean, people hit their heads in accidents all the time, and they don't necessarily have, like, years of chronic symptoms, so I don't know. I'm very confused. Like, I watch a lot of skateboarding, and there's a skateboarder. He's extremely good. He's, like, won the most, like, competitions and stuff of any skater, like, of all time. His name's Nigel Houston. And on New Year's this year, he got into, like, probably, like, the worst skate accident well, definitely the worst skate accident that he's ever had. And he was grinding a rail down a, like, I can't remember the exact number of stairs. I want to say it was like a 28 stair handrail or something like that. And he fell from the top all the way down the stairs and landed on his head. He fractured his skull, fractured his entire eye, like his eye of his skull was all fractured. And it's like a few weeks later now, he's completely fine. Like, completely fine, like nothing even happened. So this dude hit his head like, I mean, he had to have hit his head way harder than I hit my head. I didn't fracture my skull. I didn't even knock me out or anything. It hurt, but like, I never, even in the moment, I didn't think like, oh, this is gonna like cause years of chronic symptoms. So I don't know. I don't understand. Like, I'm happy for him, obviously, but I'm just like, how did you fall down 20 plus stairs and land on your head and get knocked unconscious and fracture your skull in your face? Fractured his skull. Like, he had to hit his head so hard that he fractured his skull. Imagine what his brain was doing inside of his skull. He was totally fine. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm happy for him. I don't want anything to be wrong with the guy. I just don't understand how I'm so messed up after hitting my head. Like, not nearly as bad as that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, if you're watching back this VOD, I know, guys, I never talk about this stuff. This might even be news to a lot of you guys if you're watching back this VOD and you're like familiar with my game night channel and stuff, because you know, I try not to like talk about any of this stuff over there, because I don't want to bring the mood down, but it's kind of hard to hide it when I'm streaming and like I'm visibly not feeling well. So, plus I think it's good to like be honest about it and open about it. And I've made mention of it here and there in some of my videos, just kind of in passing, but I even thought about maybe making like a video where I like talk about it really openly. But I don't know. I'm not like looking for pity or sympathy or anything, and I don't want to draw any kind of like, I don't know, like negativity to the channel. Wait, what did I just do? Wait, what did I just do? How did I get these ash logs? I want to craft this. Did I not just hit craft and then it gave me 4 ash logs? What just happened? That was weird. I don't know. Can you hear the fan in my computer? Can you hear that? Because if so, I'm probably going to have to like disconnect that fan at some point in time. No? Okay, good. But yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy how fragile our bodies seem to be. And then in other cases, not. For some people, so I don't know. So yeah, if you're dealing with anything like that out there, or any kind of like chronic health issue, you're not alone. I am right there with you in the trenches. It is unbelievably brutal. It's one of those things too, like with dysautonomia, which is what I have, it's called like the invisible illness. So from the outside, I look fine. Like it doesn't look like there's anything wrong. But trust me, you do not want to feel what my body is feeling physically. It's ridiculous. It's really rough. And so the only options I really have is to just lie down all day and not live my life, or keep living and just be miserable, basically. It's incredible how we made it, though. You've had a few weird brain things happen to you? Really? Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. Like what? If you don't mind me asking. Like, was it from physical injuries, or... Like, I think what happened with me is, like... We're getting serious today, guys. We're getting heavy today. I know you didn't ask for this, but you're getting it. I think what happened with me was, like... I have OCD, so... Like, I have, like, actual, like, OCD. Like, I've been diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder by, an OCD specialist. So I think just like the years of stress from having OCD, probably was like really, not probably, was definitely really hard on my nervous system. And I tend to like worry a lot and like catastrophize a lot, and yeah, it's just not good for your nervous system. So I think that, coupled with getting into not one car accident where I hit my head, but another car accident the following year where I hurt my upper back, I think it was just too much for my nervous system to handle, and it just like dysregulated my autonomic nervous system, and it's just never recovered. It's just stayed in this dysregulated state where, like, when I'm in an upright position, like even sitting here right now, my nervous system is on like high alert, like it thinks I'm in danger. So it just like floods me with adrenaline, and I get like brain fog, and my whole body hurts, and I feel like I'm not getting enough blood to my head, and it's like the most brutal thing, and no one can see it. Like, no one can see it happening because it's happening inside of me. It's really, really brutal. And it's crazy. It's like now that I have it, like, and I'm aware of it, like, I know that there are other people that have dysautonomia too. But before having it, I've never heard of anyone in my entire life having this before. Like, no one. Like, I've never heard of anyone having it. Like, no one that I know, no famous people, like, no one. Never heard of anyone having this. It's like I bumped my head and then, like, slipped into an alternate dimension where, like, this thing exists. No injury, you're born with several lesions that interfere with your cognitive thinking and memory. Dude, I am so sorry. That is brutal. That's brutal. So is that kind of similar to, like multiple sclerosis or something, where you have lesions on your brain? And is there anything that they can do for it? Yeah, I struggle with cognitive stuff too. Mainly because I feel like I'm not getting proper circulation to my brain, and I had something called a tilt table test, which they use to diagnose people with a condition called POTS, which stands for postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. And that's just a fancy way of basically saying, like, when you're upright, your autonomic nervous system doesn't regulate your like your vein tone properly, and like blood pools in your legs, and you don't get proper blood return to your like upper body. So like when you're standing up, your heart rate like increases really high even though you're just standing there. Like you feel really brain foggy and like just cognitively spaced out, and like what you're saying, like having trouble like thinking clearly and like with memory, and you just feel like you're in this like dazed dream, like you have brain damage or something. It's unbelievably frustrating. So yeah, I empathize with you big time. But yeah, that test, they did something called a transcranial Doppler ultrasound, where they like put this thing on your head, and it's measuring the velocity of blood going through arteries in your brain, and mine's abnormal. It's not functioning normally, according to that scan. But it's like those scans can be wrong and stuff, and can be sensitive to like stress, or like, I don't know, like the person moving the probe around and stuff, but I know what I'm feeling, so. They shrink and grow in random places. They couldn't find a treatment for it, but you've learned to live with it and you're still happy with how I am. That's good, dude. Yeah, that's really good. I mean, it's not good that there's no treatment, but the last part is good, that you're happy and you can, you know, learn to live with it. That's what I'm still struggling with is like, even though it's been like a little over 5 years now that I've been struggling with POTS and dysautonomia, like I'm still not used to it. Like I want my life back, you know, like I want to feel normal like I used to. So it's really frustrating. It's really, really frustrating. It's not something that I'm like willing to accept. Like, oh, this is just my life now, that I'm never gonna feel normal again. Like I don't want to accept that, but I don't really know what to do. Because kind of similar to you, it's not something that they can, well, not similar in a way, but like it's not something that they can see on a scan. Like I've had MRIs of my brain, I've had MRAs of my brain where they look at the arteries in your brain, I've had MRV where they look at the veins in your brain, I've had stress tests to check my heart, I've had echocardiograms, I had a cardiac MRI where they look at your heart in an MRI machine. I've had like all kinds of stuff, like all kinds of tests, and most of them come back generally normal, where they're like, we're not seeing anything anatomically wrong, we're not seeing anything like structurally wrong. So it's like the structure of your body looks normal, but it's not regulating properly, it's not functioning properly. I guess it'd be kind of like like if you had like a pipe in your house or something that wasn't working right, and like the plumber comes and looks at it and he's like, I mean, the pipe looks structurally normal, it doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it, but for some reason like it's just not functioning normally. That might not be the best analogy, but, and so there's nothing they can do about that. Like there's nothing they can do about it. They can't be like, oh yeah, we've got this procedure we can do that'll just force your autonomic nervous system to work. Like that doesn't exist. So they're just like, sorry, it sucks, but you just have to live with it. It's like, cool. Cool, so my life is like destroyed by this condition. There's nothing you guys can do. So I'm just grateful I can do some things, like sit here and play this, even though I'm in pain right now, I'm brain foggy and stuff, but I just push through it because I really want to do it, you know? It's the same thing with my game night videos. Like, you would never guess from like watching my game night videos, because I'm usually so upbeat and stuff, But I would say a good 95% of the time, I feel like I'm pretty much like dying while I'm recording those videos. But I just do it because I really love to do it and I want to do it. So, and I kind of just have to like fake it till you make it type thing. Not that I'm like faking my excitement and interest because I'm genuinely having fun. But man, I feel like really bad when I'm recording most of the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I can't remember how many different things there are. I think it is exactly 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's 15 different types. Okay, so we need one more plot. And again, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry if this is like a kind of downer of a stream. I'm just feeling really rough today, so you guys have to suffer with me. Yeah, definitely, it's definitely given me a new perspective. Like, things that would have bothered me before, like, don't bother me at all now because I realize how petty things are, and like a lot of the things that like people get really like worked up over and upset about and bothered by are just, I know to them it seems like a big deal because they don't really have another frame of reference, but man, most of the things people get like upset about and stuff is just like so petty. Like, it's really given me a different perspective, if there's any silver lining to it. So yeah, there's a lot of things that just don't really bother me like they used to. Because it's like, can you stand up and feel normal? Cool, then you have literally nothing to complain about. I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, your veins constrict properly and you feel normal. You don't feel like you're literally dying when you just stand up and stand still. Cool, you have nothing to complain about. Like, be grateful. Like, you have no clue how unbelievably lucky you are. No sweat, man. These are the things that should be brought up in some way. Yeah, I agree. That's why I've like contemplated making a video about it, but to kind of like bring awareness to it and just to let people know, like, I don't know, like this is something I struggle with, and yeah. But again, like I said, I don't know. I've been hesitant to do it because I don't want it to come off like negative or anything. Or like, I don't want to be like a downer, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to like bring down the mood. Like, I know people are coming to my channel to come like watch board games and escape their own life or just relax, and I don't know. I just felt weird about making a video about it, but maybe one day I will. Because there's, you know, like every day when I wake up, my mind is going, and I'm like, all I want to do is sit at my table and record like 10 videos in a row. But I get like 5 minutes into recording one video, and I'm like just like physically like miserable. And so it makes it hard. It makes it hard because I'm like mentally wanting to do all these things, but my body won't let me do it. And I'm only 39. Like, I'm young. I'm in like not quite the prime of my life, but I feel like in pretty much all other aspects of my life, I'm like really happy and like grateful for everything that I have. And this is like one of the coolest times of my life. Like, having this YouTube channel and all this stuff is awesome. It's like a dream come true. It's so fun. It just sucks that it happens to be coinciding with right after I got in a car accident, and it's like just affected me physically so intensely. Yeah, it kind of sucks how it lined up that way. But I just like keep pushing through it because I really want to do it. So, and some days it's easier to push through than others. And then there's days like today where I'm like, I don't know if I could keep doing this. Like, I'm just exhausted, just worn out. So, let's move this. But I gotta keep going. I don't have any other options. And I try to be grateful. Like, it could be worse. It could be so bad that I can't even sit here and like, you know, stream and stuff. Like, there's people who have POTS and dysautonomia so bad that they can't even take like 5 steps without literally passing out because they're not getting enough blood to their head. So like I couldn't even imagine that. It's like, I don't know, it's almost like your life is just over at that point. And then there's nothing anybody can do for them. It's really scary. It's really scary. Again, I didn't even know that this was a thing until it happened to me. But I'm sorry to keep going on and on about myself. I'm really sorry that you have that condition, man. I wish there was something that they could do. But, I mean, it's good that you're able to, you know, kind of push through it and learn to live with it. And not to... And I'm not trivializing your experience at all whatsoever, because I don't know what you're going through. Like, the cognitive fog and stuff is miserable, for sure. But, man, like... the like body pain and everything is like, it's miserable. And I get the cognitive stuff too, so I totally get it. It's like whenever I have like the body pains and like I feel like there's poison running through me, I'm just like, this is like the worst thing. If one symptom could go away, I wish it was this. But then on the days when I'm like mega brain foggy and like just feel like I'm not getting enough blood to my brain, I'm like, this is the worst thing. I wish this would go away if only one thing. So it's just like, I don't know. It's all just really, really difficult. So I say that to say that I empathize with you big time. Big time. Okay, we're going to need a lot of buckets. I think Brian might have made some buckets. Sorry to hear what you're going through too. We're all here for you. I appreciate it, dude. Seriously. I really do. I really do. I wish I knew what to do. I have tried so many things. I've spent so much money and time on working with an adrenal fatigue specialist, working with a POTS and dysautonomia specialist, going to endless doctors and specialists in like the mainstream medical world, which I've exhausted all of that and now realize like none of those people can help me. Like, I know they're well-meaning, but they can't help me, you know? It's like, well, there's no prescription for a drug that we can write for you for this, so sorry, can't help you. You know what I mean? It's basically that. So I was like, well, I gotta try these, like, alternative solutions. Like, I'll work with a dysautonomia specialist. Surely they'll be able to help, because that's what I have. Didn't work. Didn't help. Did the diet that they wanted me to do. Did all the meditating and breathing exercises and, you know, autonomic rehabilitation and exercising, you know, going for walks, riding my exercise bike, like doing all of that stuff. I still feel exactly the same. I don't feel any different. Actually, I think I feel worse, if anything. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I've tried everything. Supplements, every supplement you could think of for months at a time, and gut rebalancing, diets, and like all kinds of stuff. Does he not have buckets? And like fully believed that they would help and work while I was doing them too, and then they just didn't work. Hello. But yeah. Wait. There's no buckets in here. I need to make buckets. See, I think that's the most frustrating thing, is that, like... I think the most frustrating thing about it, honestly, is that, like, I'm willing to do, like, whatever I have to do in order to get better, but nothing I do helps. Like, nothing. Like, I've done stuff that, and I don't say this in, like, a bragging way, but, like, I've done stuff that, like, I would say, I don't want to put a percentage on it, but most people really struggle with doing, even when they feel well. Like, eating well, or, like, exercising, and... You know what I mean? And... I've done all of that, and I'm like, I'm willing to do it. I'm like desperate for anything to work, and I do it all, and then it just doesn't work. So I don't know what to do. I have no idea. It's like my body exists outside of the laws of physics and like human biology. It just doesn't respond to anything. It makes literally no sense. Like it actually doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it. We need iron ingots. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Like I've literally, this is, I'll be completely honest with you guys too, like I've basically got to a point now to where I'm watching like videos by like if you're familiar with Neville Goddard, or watching like content creators that are sort of like talk about similar things that like Neville Goddard talked about, where like you're and this is going to sound crazy to most people because we don't think like this normally, especially to someone who's healthy and is privileged and fortunate enough to not even have to think about something like this. But they basically talk about how like your imagination creates reality, and that your and you know a lot of this stuff I already like resonate with a lot because I spent like quite a long time meditating pretty diligently every day for a couple years. So like I've had sort of like direct, you know, this is just my own personal experience. I've had sort of like direct personal first-hand experiences of what it feels like to just be like this pure, aware, conscious observer, which is what I think we are ultimately, you know what I mean? Like, we have our personalities and stuff, but that's not really who you are. Like, you're what's aware of that. Like, the awareness comes before the ego and the personality and all that stuff. Like, even if someone gets in, like, a really bad, like, car accident, and they, like, damage their brain so badly that they're almost, like, not even the same person anymore. But, so, like, their personality is gone, but they're still alive and aware. You know what I mean? Which kind of proves that, like, you're not your personality. You're, like, the awareness behind it. So, honestly, like, at this point, because nothing else has worked... Where's my leather, by the way? Because... Oh, it's out here. Because nothing else has worked, I've kind of just been, like... almost forced into being, like, I have to just believe that I can use my imagination to heal my body. I know that probably sounds insane to most people, but... there's been people who have done it. Like, there's a guy that is pretty famous, I'd say, as far as, like, this type of stuff goes. His name is, Joe Dispenza. And he was in, I believe he was in a motorcycle accident, and he, like, broke his spine in, like, multiple places. He was completely paralyzed. He was told he would never be able to walk again. There was nothing the doctors could do for him. And he literally used the power of his imagination while he laid there paralyzed for weeks or months or whatever it was, and would just imagine in his mind his bones, like, healing and his spine healing. He's completely healed. He completely healed himself. It was something that doctors told him he would never heal from, and he was paralyzed and there was nothing they could do about it. And now he goes around and does, like, workshops for people, teaching people how they can heal themselves from things that they've been told they can't heal from. There's another guy named RJ Spina. Similar situation. He was paralyzed from the chest down. He developed type 1 diabetes. He developed a retracted heart. Something called autonomic dyslexia. He had all kinds of stuff. He was told he would die in 48 hours in the hospital, and that there was nothing they could do, and if he did live, that he would be paralyzed for the rest of his life. And he used the power of his imagination to completely heal himself. And he's writes books about it. He does travels around, does workshops, and so on the surface it probably sounds crazy to a lot of people, but there's been people who have literally done it. So that's kind of where I'm at this point. That's kind of like the journey that this has taken me on. I exhausted the mainstream medical options. I've exhausted the sort of alternative practitioner options, and now I'm kind of just left with, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to be the healer. Like, I'm gonna have to heal my own body somehow. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. It's not a great spot to be in, but it's where I am. So Ziggy's excited about it, I can tell you that much. But yeah, it's very hard. It's really hard when, like, your body feels like it's dying, but you're telling yourself, I'm healing. Like, I'm healing, I'm healing, I'm healing, but it doesn't feel like you're healing. It's really hard. So, yep. Okay. Get these plots dug out. And then we're gonna have to go collect a bunch of water. Cool. I want all this down here to be dirt. But yeah, like Neville Goddard kind of like teaches the same thing that, and you know, if again, guys, if you're watching this like VOD back or something, like, you know, try not to get too triggered by anything that I'm saying or anything like that. But like his whole thing is kind of like awareness and consciousness is like God, basically. And that's what I believe, you know, that's pretty much what I believe. So his whole thing is basically like, you are God. Like, not in this like blasphemous way, not in this sort of like, your ego is God, like, I am God. Like, the ego, it's not that. It's like the awareness that you are, that you really are, is God. It is the one consciousness that's like experiencing itself in a multitude of forms through humans and animals and all the living beings. Like, yeah, so I mean, his whole thing is basically like, you get to decide like what your reality is. Like, what you observe and imagine and assume to be true is true. So I've kind of been trying to orient my mind in that direction, which is difficult. But yeah, I don't really have another option, so. And again, most people have the luxury of just, you can believe whatever the hell you want. You can believe whatever you want. If you don't believe that, you think it sounds crazy, that's fine. I get it. Maybe at one point in time I would have too, but now that I've been like forced into this situation, yeah, I just have a different perspective. I need to find water. It's over here. So it's like, sometimes I wonder, like, is this a blessing in disguise? Like not many people, like, get sent down a path like this, you know what I mean? Most people just kind of, like, work their little 9-to-5 day job and wait for the weekend to sit around and, like, get drunk or whatever people do and watch TV just to pass the time, and then do it all over again year after year. And they never really have to, like, grow or, like, think too deeply about too many things. And I don't mean that to be a jerk, but it's just kind of true. So I'm almost like, is this like a blessing in disguise, kind of? Like, maybe I never would have gone down this path had I not, you know, hit my head and had to deal with all of this stuff. And, like, maybe I can come out the other side, like, better for it. I don't know. I try to look at it that way. Stay optimistic. But it's hard. Okay, let's get all of this. And we'll do these ones. And I was already, like, able to empathize with people pretty deeply. But now I especially can. I guess it kind of goes both ways. Like, I can especially empathize with people when they're dealing with something that's, like, genuinely, like, something that they don't have any control over necessarily, or is, like, just really hard to deal with. And I think it's also created a sort of opposite to that, where I'm, like, a little less empathetic for people who, like, kind of create their own problems and perpetuate their own suffering and act like it's, like, the worst thing in the world when they just keep doing it to themselves. Like, whereas before I maybe would have been a little more empathetic. And not that I don't empathize, because it sucks, but at the same time it's like, it's kind of like somebody, like, smashing their hand with a hammer over and over again and being like, it hurts, feel sorry for me. It's like, well, stop doing that then. You know, like, you can actually change it and, like, do something about it. So it makes it harder for me to feel sorry for people that do stuff like that. There we go. But, you know, it's tough too, because when people have only had, like, the experiences that they've had in life, they don't have anything else to really compare it to. So to them, it does seem like this catastrophic, like, horrible thing, even though it's not that bad. Like, comparatively. But they don't really have anything to compare it to. So that's why I said earlier, like, I think a silver lining is, like, I don't get as frustrated with certain things that I used to. Because now I have this to compare it to, and I'm just like, this is infinitely worse than anything I ever used to get upset about. Like, so. We're probably going to need to get these hide from these guys. Let me drop that. Actually, you know what? Like, I'll keep the moss and put it up in here, dude. But yeah, hopefully some of that helps someone, maybe, potentially. Even if anything I've said today helps even one person who might be watching this, it's worth it. It's worth it. At least to, you know, like, make you feel, like, not so alone, because it can definitely feel super lonely when you're struggling with, like, a health condition like that kind of, like, robs your normal life from you. We're gonna need a lot of water. Like, drain this whole river. But yeah, that'd be my advice. If you got a problem that's similar to smacking your own hand with a hammer, just stop doing it. Just stop doing that. You have lots of essence of life for you? Sweet. And I think that comes back to the whole, you know, like, being awareness and consciousness itself. Like, you can choose what you pay attention to and what you focus on. So, like, choose to focus on the good things. It's real life, so it's just fantasy. Caught in a landslide. Escape from reality. Yeah, unfortunately it is real life. Fortunately. Or fortunately, I don't know. Because it depends on how you look at it. Like, if I was the type of person that was, like, just consumed things mainly and, like, wasn't this, like, extremely creative type person, like, this would still suck, but, like, it wouldn't bother me as much. I'd just be like, oh, I'll just lie down all the time and do nothing. That's what I do anyway. But that's not me. Like, I can't stand just sitting around doing nothing. Like, I want to be constantly creating things and doing stuff. You need to stop smashing your hand with the hammer. I wasn't talking about you, but yeah, I mean, if you recognize that that's something that you feel like you're doing, yeah, just stop doing it. I mean, if I'm being honest, in your case, I do kind of feel like that is what's happening, if I'm being honest. Again, that's not because I don't empathize with you, and trust me, and you know that I know as good as anyone how much that sucks, but yeah. And I don't mean this as like, psh, look at me, dude, but use me as inspiration if you need to. I literally have POTS and dysautonomia. Went through basically the same thing you went through, and I just keep going. I just keep going. And I don't pick up that particular hammer and keep smacking my hand with it over and over again, because there's no reason to. That doesn't mean you're not going to feel what you feel, but to sit around and like think about it a lot or do things that keep you in that is like picking up the hammer and smacking your hand with it and then being like, you know, I'm sad. It's like, well, I feel bad that you're sad, but like you're kind of doing it to yourself. You know? That's with like a lot of situations that people find themselves in. So, and again, like I don't say any of that to be like arrogant or like a know-it-all or I'm better than you. Like we're not. We're all exactly the same. We're all the same conscious awareness experiencing itself just through different perspectives as different human beings. So the way we deal with those things is different. Plus we all have different upbringings and, you know, that kind of factors into it to some extent. But I'm glad it resonated with you. Yeah, be very, very grateful that you're mostly healthy. Like, you could just stand up right now and feel normal. Like, I would literally give anything for that. Like, anything. As much as I, like, I hesitate to even say this, but it's true. Like, as much as I love, like, my YouTube channel and, like, all my, you know, my friends and... Not my friends and family. I would never give up my friends and family. But, like, all the, like, other things I have in my life, like, if somebody was like, if you give up everything you own, like everything you have, your YouTube channel, your house, your car, like literally everything, except for Ziggy and my family and friends, and you'd be healed and you could just stand up and feel normal in an instant. Wouldn't even have to think about it. In an instant. In an instant I would do it. And I love all you guys to death, and I love my YouTube channel, and it's not going anywhere. I'm just saying, if I could just feel well, I would give up literally everything in a split second. Wouldn't even have to think about it. Haven't been having your normal health issues? Good. That's amazing. Be grateful for that. Focus on that. Yeah, focus on how incredibly fortunate you are. Podcast night? Yeah. Sorry if I know the tone of this stream is really heavy. I didn't intend for it to be that way when I sat down to stream, but I'm just not feeling well today, and it kind of just naturally turned into this, so... And honestly, it probably needed to be said eventually anyway, because it's something I just haven't really talked about. All throughout your childhood, you were creative. You were constantly taking notes and drawing in notebooks. Yeah, same. Wrote song lyrics. Me too. Created board games. Me too. Invented secret codes and wrote short stories. That's cool. Yeah, we sound very similar. Yeah, same. So yeah, having a chronic health condition that physically prevents you from doing those things that you love so much is it's pretty brutal. It's pretty brutal. Yeah, we're still having fun. We're still having fun. We're still playing Hytale. There will be more happy times. I'm just feeling really rough today. And it feels good to, you know, talk about it. So... And, you know, it's not even just tough for me. It's tough for, you know, everyone around me, too. That just, you know, wants to see me feel well. So, yeah, there's just no winners. Nobody wins. Had I woke up 5 seconds later that day, and instead of pulling out in front of the car and getting hit by it, it would have passed right by me. And none of this would be happening. But that's not what happened. So... And there's no point in thinking that way, because there's nothing you can do about it. But that thought does cross my mind quite often. Like, if I would have got out of bed 5 seconds later, It is what it is. This is gonna take a minute, dudes. We need a lot of buckets of water. I've got 2... Yeah, here they are. I was about to say, I've got 2 of these things on the map. Let's get rid of those. That was from yesterday, I'm pretty sure. When I was getting absolutely decimated by the Outlanders in that mine. Can you tell me about your childhood creative projects? Yeah. Well, I started playing drums when I was really young because my brother plays, well, one of my older brothers plays drums. So I was around that all the time. Plus, like, my mom's side of the family is, like, super musically inclined. So, like, a couple of my uncles play drums, and they were around my brother's age. So, you know, I was kind of, like, around them all the time when they were playing music and stuff. My mom and her sisters, they all sing. So my grandpa sang in a choir at the St. Louis Cathedral in New Orleans and played banjo and harmonica, and yeah, so they're all just like super musically inclined. So like I've grown up around music my whole life, so I started playing drums at a young age and pretty much knew, which I'm really fortunate because most people kind of grow up and they like don't really know what they want to do. Like I've had this conversation with people before. I'm like, what are you passionate about? And they're just like, I don't know. And I'm just like, you don't know what you're passionate about? Like, I'm really lucky that from a young age, I like instantly knew, like, I want to play drums. Like, that's what I'm passionate about. Like, that's what I want to do. I want to play drums. Like, I was put on the earth to play music and to play drums. So I started doing that at a young age. And then my other older brother was really into Dungeons and Dragons and art and drawing, and he was just mega creative. And so, you know, he would play Dungeons and Dragons with me when I was a little kid. He would set up like a big blanket. I remember he would set up like a big blanket on the floor, and it was like a mountain range. And we'd have like our little miniatures, and we'd like go on adventures like around the mountains and like fight, you know, goblins or skeleton or whatever we were doing. He kind of like, you know, it was like a little like light introduction to Dungeons and Dragons for me as a little kid. And then as I got older, I would go, you know, play like actual D&D with him, and yeah, so I got into all that kind of stuff. So I kind of had it from like both sides, like the musical stuff from one of my brothers and my mom's side of the family, and then the sort of like creative, like gaming, fantasy, you know, D&D and like creating games and stuff like that side from my other older brother. So yeah, so I did all those kind of similar things, like made card games and stuff, and, you know, made board games and things that, you know, never actually turned into anything, just little like fun projects I would make when I was younger. And then I've, you know, written just like tons and tons and tons of music over the years too, so. Yes. Yeah, we'll sleep in just a second, yeah. So yeah, that's kind of it. Nothing necessarily in particular that I could point to. Just a bunch of random stuff, you know. Like I remember the first time I ever saw Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't even think I had played Yu-Gi-Oh! Yet at that point in time. I was just inspired by it, like by the look of it. I like saw it in a magazine or something, and then I started like making my own card game, and it never really turned into anything, and it probably sucked because I was just a kid, but it was fun. So yeah, I've done stuff like that like most of my life, making games. And then as I got older, you know, especially recently, like over the past couple of years, I was like, I want to, because it's always been a dream of mine to make a game and actually like sell it and release it for people to play. I've wanted to do that like my whole life. And it was like I would always like start to make a game, but I was never really good at drawing, or I just felt like I wasn't good at drawing, so I was kind of hindered by that. I'm gonna place this water real quick, Brian, and then I'll go hop in bed. But yeah, then, you know, it got around to starting my YouTube channel and stuff, and I was like, I really want to do this. Like, I want to make my own game. Obviously, like, heavily inspired by Diablo 2 with Crypt Crawler, and then once I played, like, Iron Helm, and, you know, Tin Helm and some of Jason's games, that, you know, kind of gave me another nudge and inspired me to, like, I could do this. Like, I could definitely make my own game, and I'm just going to draw everything. Like, I'm just going to do it. Like, I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how hard it is or how much work and effort I have to put into it. I'm going to do it. And it took me months and months and months. It took me like a year to make Crypt Crawler, but I did it. And yeah, it's awesome. It feels really good. So it's like, you could set your mind to anything. This is not where my bed is. You could set your mind to anything and do it. That's why I say, like, with this health stuff, I'm like, I'm willing to do anything. Like, I'll sacrifice whatever I have to. I'll give up whatever I have to, whether it's eating certain things or, you know, whatever. Like, I'll do literally anything. Like, my willpower is, like, ridiculously strong. And I'm not saying that in a bragging way. I'm just saying it, like, I just can recognize that. Like, I have a really strong willpower. But unfortunately, it's not working for this. Many of your old projects were heavily influenced by Diablo 2. That is so cool. I love to hear that. That is so cool. Hell yeah. And that's another thing too, man. It's like I want to keep working on the expansion for Crypt Crawler. Like, I just put that update video out. But I just feel so physically unwell most of the time that I just feel barely well enough to record like one video at a time. So lately I've been like, I have to record the video like a day or two before I put it out, and I'm just like constantly under pressure to keep releasing videos, where I really want to be like ahead of it, like I was at one point about a year or so ago, where I had like a month of videos scheduled out in a row. But now I feel so physically ill most of the time that I'm not physically capable of doing that. And so then the rest of the time I'm like, I kind of want to just sit at my computer and like just zone out and play a game, even though I don't feel that great physically when I'm doing that too. But yeah, there's, and I say this to say, like, there's plenty of projects that I want to work on, that I want to be working on, and I'm really struggling to find time to do it. So I don't get to really do all the things that I want to do. And if I felt well, if I felt normal, dude, you guys would think that I was like a freaking alien or something. Like, I'd be pumping out so much content in games and stuff. Like, I would just be working on it all the time because I'd feel well enough to. Instead of like sitting there for 20 minutes recording a video and then feeling like I just have to lie down flat because I'm like, my body's not working right. It's really frustrating. Warlock expansion for Crypt Crawler? Maybe. So I mentioned this in my Crypt Crawler The Forgotten Forest update video, which is going to be the next expansion for Crypt Crawler. But that's going to be like a continue your adventure expansion, like I explained in that video. But I do want to make another expansion. Oh, you got to get out of here, dude. You're going to drown. You can jump up one block, right? Okay, well, I'll fill this one in for now. Hopefully you'll leave. There is another expansion that I want to make that I mentioned in that update video. That's going to be more similar to the Quest expansion, in the sense that you can integrate the entire expansion directly into the base game of Crypt Crawler and Crypt Crawler Quest. I don't have a name for it or anything like that. I just have some loose ideas. But I want to add several new races and classes, so a Warlock will probably get added. I think that'd be cool. So yeah, that'll probably come to the game. And I want to add 14 new potions, because there's 6 potions currently in the game, but I want there to be 20 total. So that way you can use the D20, like when you roll for loot, to be able to roll for potions too. So I think that would be really cool. And again, that would just all integrate, you know, right into the game, into the base game. Oh, is this infinite? Ooh, maybe not. No, it's not infinite. Okay, interesting. No infinite water. But yeah, man, if my body allowed me to, I would just be, dude, like every day I would record like, I'd record like 5, 6, 7 playthroughs every day. Like I would probably have like a year's worth of videos, like just scheduled in advance, or at least like, you know, a couple months or several months in advance. The Crypt Crawler expansion would have been done already. My new ghost hunting game that I want to make, that probably would have been done already too. Yeah. And then it's like, you know, I have to try to balance like time, like spending time with Ziggy or like hanging out with my friends and stuff, and it's like I feel I just like constantly feel like pressured. Like I constantly feel like under pressure, like I don't have enough time to do all the things that I want to do. It's really frustrating. Not to sound negative or like pouty or like feel sorry for me. It's not that at all. I'm just being honest. I'm just like relaying my personal experience lately. But I'm just like, I'm super grateful, you know, for all of you guys and this cool little community that we've grown together. It's really cool. It's really cool. Okay. This little guy's just chilling in there. Maybe if I put a bucket of water, it'll scoot him along. You're wondering, do your rings, earrings, and necklaces have any healing or empowering effects? How much do you know about the properties of these pieces? Dude, if rings healed me, I would have been healed a long time ago. Because I've got 7 of them on. So no, I don't think that they heal me. I don't believe necessarily that they have healing effects. Yeah, I think if they did, I would have been healed already. Armor class plus 20. Yeah, dude, I got the rings on. I mean, you know, I'm definitely like aware of the whole concept of like certain crystals and stones and things like this having healing properties or certain properties. I'm not so sure. I don't know. I'm open-minded to it, but I don't know. I don't really know. I do know that these haven't necessarily healed me. Yeah. Some of my rings and things do have like certain meanings for me personally. But yeah. And this necklace, I can't remember what this stone is. I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of it. If it has any kind of powers, they haven't worked for me. So I wish they would. I wish they would. That's a really cool question, though. I appreciate that question. People don't normally ask about that. And I use the word normally, not that it's an abnormal question, more just like that it's not a question that I get frequently, so I appreciate the question because it's thoughtful. We're gonna have a big old farm here, my dudes. Big old farm. That's a huge farm. You're curious, to what extent are you interested in different spiritual practices? So I can kind of give you like a little backstory on that. So I grew up in a like a Christian environment, I guess you could say. It was semi like Catholic because I grew up going to Catholic schools. So like I went to this school when I was young called Holy Rosary, and every Friday we would go to church. There was a church at the school. You were literally typing as a huge farm when you said it. That's awesome. So, you know, I kind of grew up in that environment. And then without getting too long-winded and boring, fast forward into like my early 20s, like very early 20s, I started to kind of like question things. And, you know, again, guys, if you're watching this, you know, if you're like, oh my god, this game night guy is a heathen, like, you know, you can think whatever you want. I don't really care. Like, you can think whatever you want, but if it makes it feel any better, like, I'm probably like the biggest pacifist that you'll ever meet in your life. Like, I literally, when I went for my walk earlier, even though I felt like absolute crap because of this dysautonomia crap, I saw a worm, a little baby worm, and it was like on the edge of the road, of the street, on the concrete, and it was like worming around, like slithering around, like it couldn't get its like grip. And I've seen so many like dead worms on the ground that just are like burnt to a crisp because they can't move and the sun just beats down on them and kills them. And I like scooped it up on some leaves and like went and put it in the middle of someone's yard so that it could like stand a freaking chance. So like I'm a lover, dude. Like I'm a freaking hippie. Like if I find bugs in my house, like spiders or literally anything, I save them. Like I don't want anything to suffer. Like I don't want anything to suffer. So yeah. So, you know, and this is going to sound super blasphemous, but it ties into what I'm saying and why I started questioning things. Unlike the supposed God that's in the Bible that I grew up being subjected to, I don't want people or living beings to be punished and tortured for all eternity. So I don't want anyone to suffer. So to me, that's not God. Whatever that is in the Bible, to me, is not God. Again, if that's what you believe, like, you know, that's totally your prerogative. But to me, that's not what God is. God is not this judging, vengeful, bitter demon, for lack of a better word, like whatever the hell that thing in the Bible is, especially the Old Testament. So I started questioning all that stuff from a pretty young age, and then became atheist essentially for a while. And then fast forward a few more years, and I kind of started to get into some sort of like alternate spirituality type stuff. I guess you could call it like new age type stuff. But then I quickly realized that that is also kind of just like a religion, and people that are into that new age stuff have beliefs sort of similar to like any kind of religion. And that didn't really resonate with me. So now, I just believe that like consciousness and awareness itself is God. It is the one true reality. And you know, you can get as deep into that as you want. It's like, you know, like as human beings, like we have our five senses, right? We can only see a very limited amount of the visible light spectrum. So clearly we can't see everything that exists. So everything we're seeing right now that we think is like real, it's not even really the full picture. It's just a very tiny, tiny fragment of what reality actually is. And what's more real to me is the awareness behind that. What's aware of that? You know, or like something you could do is like something that a practice that I like to do sometimes is like just stare at your hand and like become aware that you're looking at your hand, that there's something aware that your hand exists. Now, try to step back further from that and become aware of the awareness itself. Try to be aware of the thing that's aware of your hand. And it almost like instantly like shuts off thinking, and you just become like almost like a child or something, like seeing something for the first time. It's like this like lightning bolt of like awareness strikes, and you're like, holy crap, like I'm that awareness, like I am that, like that's all there is. I am that thing, you know. And to people who haven't experienced that or really thought about that, they're probably like, what is this guy smoking, like, you know what I mean? But Try it. Try to experience it for yourself. So that's kind of where I'm at with it right now. I'm not a religious person, and I wouldn't say I'm necessarily like spiritual in the sense that I like align myself with some dogmatic religious ideology or spiritual view of the world. I just kind of look at it as like, oh, it is what it is kind of thing. And like what is consciousness and awareness. And like I kind of look at consciousness and awareness as like the sky, and like reality, or like your thoughts and your feelings and the physical forms that make up the physical 3D reality that we live in, are like the clouds. And the clouds can pass through the sky, and the clouds can exist because the sky exists. But without the sky, the clouds can't exist. But the sky isn't dependent on the clouds to exist. The sky can just exist by itself. It doesn't need the clouds to exist. But the clouds need the sky to exist. And conscious awareness is the same thing. Reality, the way we see it, only exists because consciousness and awareness exists for us to be aware and conscious of those things. So that's what you really are. That has to be what you really are. You're not your body or your ego or your thoughts or your feelings or your emotions. Those are just the clouds passing through the sky of conscious awareness, and that's what you really are. So, ooh, got some little breadcrumbs for me, dude. I'm a chicken. I'm pecking them like a chicken. Yeah, so that's my like spirituality. You've been immersed in the Buddhist world since your early 20s. Cool. Yeah. I got kind of somewhat familiar with some of that stuff, but I didn't go too far down the rabbit hole with that. But yeah, Buddhism has a lot of really great like tenets and stuff too, for sure. You're gonna drown, bro. I mean, I feel poorly about this, but if you're not gonna move, like, you're going to drown. Or maybe you're indestructible and we've got an indestructible garden mouse? Maybe, dude. Maybe we got an indestructible garden mouse. I've probably lost most of you guys. I know this is super heavy. I know this is super heavy subject matter, and most people don't care about this. Most people's eyes probably glaze over and completely zone out when they hear somebody talking about stuff like this, and that just is what it is, but I appreciate the question, though. I do appreciate the question. And again, that's... I've been led even further down that sort of path, if you want to call it that, because of, you know, these accidents that I got in that I've been talking about all stream today. And realizing, like, oh, the mainstream, like, medical system can't actually, like, do anything to help me. Like, they don't actually cure anything or really heal anybody. They just sell you drugs and stuff. And it's almost like they benefit off of you being perpetually sick your entire life. So I've realized that I can't go that route. So there's got to be something else that I can do. So I'm trying to use that sort of spiritual path, if you want to call it that. It's not even necessarily spiritual. It just is. Like, everything just is. Like, everything exists in and as consciousness. All religions and spirituality exist in consciousness. Like, consciousness is the ultimate spirituality, because without it, nothing else could exist. Humans and their thoughts and ideas and their little groups and religions that they create within conscious awareness couldn't exist without it. So it's the ultimate reality. It's the ultimate spirituality. It is the only thing that is. I think he died, by the way. Yeah. Some greater essence of life. Dang, dude, Brian, pimp. Let's go. Hooking me up, dude. Oh, baby. Oh, man. Thank you. Hope you don't mind if we bring up some more serious topics in the chat while gaming. Dude, I don't at all. No, I started it. I've apologized several times during the stream to anybody that might be watching the VOD back. Like, thank you so much, Brian. You're amazing. I'm assuming you're watching the stream, Brian. Thank you. I love you, dude. You're the best. No, I don't mind at all. I personally love talking about this stuff. I enjoy talking about stuff like this. This like stimulates me mentally. I could talk about deep philosophical things like this all day long. I hate small talk. So no, it's not, this isn't bothering me at all. Like, I hate talking about the weather. I don't want to hear about sports. I don't want to hear about your job. Like, again, not you, I'm not being like, I don't want to hear about your job. It's just like, in general, I don't like small talk. Like, it's so boring to me. Like, I don't want to talk about that. Oh my goodness. Hell yeah, dude. So yeah, you could bring up serious topics. I would rather serious, heavy topics than surface level, like, small talk, boring topics, honestly. And it's not to, like, you know, let me grab this bucket. I wish buckets stacked. It's kind of silly that they don't. And it's definitely not to, like, be a jerk or anything. Like, I'm like, I don't care what you do for a living. It's like, it's not like that. Like, I can tolerate some small talk or whatever, but like, I don't like hearing people complain about their jobs and stuff like it's just like mind, like that's like mind numbing to me. That like just saps all the energy and life out of my body. I'm just like, dude, like, you got to change your mindset. Like, these aren't real problems. You're making these into real problems because your life is so easy. Like, you're just looking for things to be miserable about. So yeah, I don't like hearing about that kind of stuff at all. Okay, let's put some of this stuff away. I'm probably going to end up needing some of this. I should probably keep some of this on me, actually. Let's keep the ash logs on me. Yeah, we might need that. So yeah, I don't mean to sound like insensitive or anything, guys. I just am who I am and I'm honest. Sounds familiar? Yeah. Yeah, that dude, no. I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, I don't want to hear none of that. None of it, dude. I don't want to hear it at all. It's not a real problem. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, those are not real problems. At all. Like, cool, you want to trade? I guarantee you would trade back in a heartbeat and be like, oh my god, I can't believe I thought that was, like, actually something to be, like, concerned with. Yeah. This is a little bit of an inside thing, guys, if you're like, what's going on right now? Juice McManahan in the chat, he's my best friend in real life, so... Well, him and Brian, both of you guys are my best friends. You might see Brian in the chat. Brian's around here. He's the guy that's been giving me stuff. Those are, like, my two best friends in real life. So, I know what he's referring to. And I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. Yeah, we're basically like brothers, pretty much. We literally live like 3 blocks from each other. I moved into the neighborhood he lives in. Yeah, and then Brian was, he was the singer in my band for like, I say my band, in a band I was in for years. So we go way back. And then we just reconnected recently, which has been so freaking cool. So cool. Brian's amazing. He's an amazing human being. Super lucky to know both of you guys. So, you know, I do have things that I'm grateful for. I do have things that I'm grateful for. I wish my body would work. Wish my body would work, man. Okay. I want to get a fence set up here. So let me go grab some fence. Did I empty this yesterday? I did. I emptied that. And of course, I'm super grateful for all of you guys too in the game night community. That goes without saying. You guys are incredible, endlessly supportive, super kind. Yeah, just amazing, dude. Really. It's really cool. It's really cool. Like if anything has come from like doing the channel and everything, it's just super humbling, like how supportive you guys are. We need more fence. You know what? I feel like I kind of just need to make a workbench that I can carry around on me. Or I could just put one out here, to be fair. But it's kind of like in Minecraft, like I always have like a crafting table on me. I feel like I should just have a workbench on me at all times. Should be able to make one now. I should probably keep one of these workbenches on me too. You think disappointment in friendships and the process of letting go of human connections would be interesting topics too? Oh, I could talk about that. I could talk about that if you want me to. My god, dude. I'm airing my entire life in this one stream. Is it getting hot in here? Whew. I'm literally, I'm not even kidding. I'm physically warm. I'm like physically warm. My god, dude. I mean, I could talk about that if you want me to. Just say the word and I'll talk about it. Excuse me, bro. You know what? I actually want a little bit more space between. It's all that golfing I do. Love to golf. Wife get mad at me. All I do is golf. I am sweating. Thank you. I needed that. I needed to laugh. It feels good to laugh. Thurness, why you love the golf? I said, because. That's all I said. Wife get mad at me. All I do is golf. Dude, me, Dalton, and Justin Hammer used to watch that non-stop back in the day. We used to quote it constantly. Christine probably wanted to frickin' kill us. Oh my god. Was that Tyler, the creator? You're talking about Job complaining, you're crying, laughing. Oh yeah, dude. I just don't want to hear, like, I get it. I get it, and again, like I'm not ignorant. Like, I get it. Like, it's valid. Like, if people, you know, they go to work and they're having a rough time at work and they want to like vent about it, like I do get it on like a human level. You know what I mean? Like I do understand it. I just have the, depending on how you look at it, the fortunate and unfortunate like position that I'm in, or whatever you want to call it, where like I understand how like futile and like not like unimportant all that stuff really is. So yeah. But it's not that there's anything inherently wrong with it. Like, it's important to them. You know what I mean? It's important to them. And again, that's why I say like you create your own reality with your own imagination. If you imagine in your mind that it's important that somebody like said something mean to you at work, and you just keep rehashing that over and over in your mind and thinking about it and imagining it, well, you're creating that reality yourself. Oh, baby. Oh, let's go, dude. Let's freaking go, dude. I'm hugging you. I'm hugging you. Yeah, so that's why I say, like, we have the power to create whatever reality we want. Choose a different reality. Choose a reality where you're not miserable. Choose the reality where it doesn't matter what anyone says to you. You're unmoved by it. Like a mountain in a raging storm. Or like a stone fixed in place in the middle of an ocean with a storm raging around. Stone's not going to budge. It doesn't care. I kind of want like multiple entryways. No, you know what? I'm going to leave it like this for now. I think I'm going to mainly enter my farm from over here. Also, I can just jump over the fence. Preach it, baby. I know. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to sound like I'm like this conceited jerk that I'm like, I know all the meaning of life. This is just my own personal opinion. You're free to disagree. You'd be like, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. You're wrong. That's totally fine. And you would be right, because that's the reality that you're creating. So. Oh, he means it. Well, it works. Nice. It does work. It really does. Your imagination is the operant power. You can create your own reality. There's a lyric from a 311 song that I really like that says, whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, either way, you're right. It's true. Whatever you believe, whatever you really believe. Okay, so let's put this away. But yeah, the whole disappointment in friendships thing and process of letting go of human connection, yeah, I'm no stranger to that. No stranger to that. And I would dare to say most people are not a stranger to that, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depends on how you look at it. Let's put this here. I kind of want this in a different spot. Hey, Ziggy. How about you chill out, bro? Where do I want this? I think I kind of want it over here. Or should I leave it in this, like, central location? I want to find the center. Hold on, let's find the center. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 plots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the center. So I'm going to make like a little open area right here. This is actually not that bad. Ooh, this is actually pretty good. Let's see. Let's put this here. I'm not going to really need this out here permanently, but I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to have it out here. I'm just so finicky with this stuff. Okay, let's see. Let's do... start lighting this up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. I'm gonna make a little opening on this side too, so I could enter from the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was it? How wide did I make it? Did I make it 4 wide over there? I think I did. I think it was 4 like that. I think. Wait, are these backwards? No, they're not backwards. They're not backwards. Do one there, here, here, and then here, here. Twelve, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 3, 4, 5. Maybe like every 6th one or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 6. 6. Cool. Nice. Okay. I guess I'll just start getting the crops in. Okay, let's sleep. You want to sleep real quick, dude? Let's go sleep. I want daytime. Dang, dude, look at that statue glowing over there at the temple, dude. Beautiful. Cool, and then we'll hop in bed. Hey, Ziggy. Chill out. Bro. Brian, jump into your bed, please. No, you're okay. No worries, dude. Spying on you on the map. I'm watching you every move. Oh, I love your little chicken coop setup, by the way, dude. And the like towers of crops. That's gonna be sick. Nice. I like this little side door right here. I'll have to clear this up too and make like a little path. You know what? We're gonna do it now. Oh yeah, I saw the new trees too. Yeah, it's awesome. Ooh, I don't want that to be dirt. You know what? Whatever, it's dirt now. Okay, then this will go up here. So then get rid of these. Whoa, there's like deer hanging out over here? That's cool. Oh, neat. That's cool. Okay, this is cool. Little path. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. What did I do with all of the... Oh my god, dude, 20 greater essence of life? That's insane. That's freaking nuts, dude. Oh my god, thank you. That is crazy generous. Let's make a watering can. We'll need one of those. And yeah, here we go. We gotta just start getting the seeds going here. I need more essence of life. Let me go check. You should be able to start a farm. Yeah, I think so. I almost don't want to break down the greater essence of life. Ooh, but I might have to. I might have to. I keep forgetting I've got that other little side door. I just made a path to it and already forgot. You would what? Break them down? Or save them? Because I'm thinking I might have to break them down, but I kind of want to save them too. You would break them? Okay. Okay, I'm going to do a couple at least to get started here. So how many can I do now? Can I do 40? Oh, also, I want to make sure I grab all of my other ones, my other eternal seeds. Yeah. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Oh wait, I've got some in here too. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's see, where is the wheat? Right there. Oh, this jerk. Seriously? Oh, this jerk. Oh, man. Oh, it's like... No way! I'm gonna have to go back and redo all of this? Oh, that's so annoying. What if I do this? What?! Oh, that's so annoying. Oh well, it is what it is. I think we're gonna have to retill every single crop. I basically did that for nothing. I went through like 5 hoes to do that too. Okay, so wait, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so there's 40 per area. What did I need? Like 4 more? Ooh, no. Like 7 more or something? Okay, I need 2 more. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to get all of these watered first. Like, are these gonna change? That's super annoying. Ugh. Oh well, it's not that bad. It's not a big deal. Oh, thank you. That's a huge help, thank you. Okay, we'll just retill these, get them watered, and then we should be good. Get the crops down. What? They won't change? It's fine on my screen. I think. Wait. What about now? Working now? Looks different on yours? Oh, weird. Okay. They're good? Okay, cool. I might have to go check on Ziggy in a second here. He's getting all riled up about something out there. Okay. Let's do lettuce. You know what? There's no point in me doing all of these right now then, because I don't have access to everything in the thingy. Like, I gotta upgrade my farmer's workbench to have access to the other seeds. Let's make a couple of these. Where'd they go? I'm blind. Where did the... Oh, they went up here into my backpack. Okay, I'm not blind. Okay, I need to upgrade the farmer's workbench. So I need wheat, lettuce, and then 5 beech, aspirin, or banyan trees? Let me go check. 2 hours in this time, me and the kids on for a bit? Nice. Yeah, you might want to skip the first half. You might want to skip the first part of the stream. It was really, really heavy subject matter. The kids would probably be very bored. But welcome in, dude. I need to go check for those logs that I need. You have some veggies in the other... Okay, yeah, cool. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, welcome in, dude. Getting a farm set up on my server. I think I've pretty much decided at this point that I'm gonna abandon the single player worlds for the most part and just play on here. Let's see, beach log. I need that. I needed lettuce and wheat. I should probably take several of these with me. Yeah, I'm gonna take several of these things with me because I'm probably gonna need them. Okay, here we go. Tier 2. Tier 2 incoming. Excellent. For tier 3, we need birch. Camphor? Never even seen that. Or gumbaub? Gumbaub. Well, we've got birch. And then we don't need the lettuce or the wheat anymore. I don't think. Okay. Let's see here, dudes. Boom. Tier 3. Easy. And then we need oak, ash, or fir. Okay, and wait, what else do we need? Cauliflower and turnip. Okay, oak, ash, or fir. Okay, we got ash right there. And what did we just use? Oof, I don't know. I think it was carrots and something else, but I'm not sure. Okay. In tier 4, we need eggplant, pumpkin, and redwood, maple, or fig blue. Eggplant, pumpkin. Well, we got plenty of pumpkins, I know that. I don't know about the eggplants, though. Was it maple? Was that one of the types? We've only got 5 eggplant. Ooh. We got plenty pumpkin. Oof, we need more eggplant. I don't think we have any more. No, we don't. Okay, we'll have to get some eggplant going too. Also, I know we're gonna need dry log at some point. Do we have that in here? Yeah, we do. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Well, we could buy a bunch of seeds at least now. We can get some more seeds down. And get that going. So let's do... We did wheat and lettuce, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's do carrots next. Do I have any eternal carrots? Nope. No. Okay. Okay. Alright, carrots are good. And then corn. We've got 1 eternal corn. What's up, Ziggy? Hold on a second, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. Okay. Cauliflower. We don't have any of that. Oops. You alright, Ziggy? Are you planting them in order of how they show up in the thing, Brian? Okay, cool. Thank you. So this is cauliflower here. So you're putting in the turnips, and I guess you got the corn in already? Those are turnips? Cool. And then this is corn right here. Eggplant? Oh, eggplant goes, oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, eggplant. Yeah. Okay, and then pumpkin. Okay, I've got a bunch of these. Let's do... let's see. That. Oops. So is that 36? 4 more. Okay. Oh wait, I need 1 more. There we go. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to till this ground again. Okay. Cool. Oh, these are like getting watered as I'm planting the seed? How's that working? I mean, I'll take it. I like it, but I don't know how that's happening. Like, I'm planting the seed, and then it looks like the ground is already wet. Weird. Okay. So that's pumpkin. And then next is tomato and chilies, but I need enough of the eggplant in order to upgrade the workbench. So I need to wait for the eggplant to grow. This looks cool so far, though. Is this done? Oh man, let's go. We're harvesting our first crops, dudes. Let's go. It'll be cool when they add the sickle, and then you'll be able to, like, harvest multiple crops at a time. Ooh, the carrots are popping off. Nice. Aw. They're cute with, like, the little white flowers on them. Okay, so we need wheat and cauliflower. So let's do some wheat. And more wheat. I don't know how much we need exactly. Was it 6 more, it looks like? Okay. Boink, 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 boink. Okay, cool, we got that. And what is this, lettuce? Let us see how much lettuce we need. Get 1, 2 more of those. Oh, we got 3. So what do we got? 5, so we need 35 more. Okay. Cool. Perfect. Ooh, the eggplants are growing, dude. The eggplants are growing. What happens if I, like, hit them with some water, dude? Nothing. Nothing happens. No, nothing's happening. Okay. Cool. Man, the auto sort button is like a freaking lifesaver. Amazing. We got an apple. May as well eat it. Our life is a little low. Cool. Okay, we're getting there, dudes. For having just started it today, we're getting really far along because Brian hooked us up with so much essence of life and stuff. Nice. And then we'll do the sunflowers down at the far end. Wait, can we do sunflowers yet? Oh, we can. We just need actual sunflowers. Let's go find some. Let's go find some. And it's raining on us. Well, let's see if we can find a patch. Check your chest. Ooh, okay. You have hundreds? Oh, okay. Amazing. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm gonna just take a stack of them if you don't mind. Thanks. That is awesome. It's a farming fiend over here, dude. You might get trapped in my farm. I don't know if you want to go over there. Okay. Alright, cool. Oh no, we gotta do this again? Fine. Cool. Thank you, sir. Excellent. Okay, these are starting to grow. Let's get another eggplant. Bloop. I feel like these carrots should be growing any second now. Any second now. What are you doing on my table, dude? Get out of my farm. Get out of... No, don't run this way. You're going to get caught. Get out of my farm. Yeah, there you go. Go be free and safe over there. It's really not doing anything? No. Are you back in my farm? Dude. Get out of my farm, bro. Like, I just want to hang out. Okay. Alright, and then I guess we just gotta be patient and wait for all this stuff. Ooh, I also want those Quebec lanterns. Let's go see if we can make some of those. I keep going the long way around. I'm like never gonna remember I got this door right here. Furniture workbench. Did I put that in my room? Where'd I put that? Oh, you know what? I think it's in this chest outside. Yeah. We'll get to this eventually too, but for now. Tree sap. Okay. We've got plenty of that. I might hop off of here kind of soon, unfortunately, guys. I I'm really hungry and I'm really not feeling well. Unfortunately. All I want to do is just sit here and play the game and hang out with you guys, but my body is putting me through it right now. We need more plant fiber. Grab some of that. I don't know how many of these we're going to need, so let's just start with 30. So these are 20 blocks long. So maybe we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on the 6th one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in between. No, we'll do this. That way there's 6 in between each one. Yeah, so now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. You know me, it's got to be symmetrical. It looks better. And it makes me feel good. Boom! The magic of the light! The magic of the light! Okay. Awesome. What are eggplants doing? They're still not growing completely yet. Let's get these carrots. We're just chilling, guys. We are just chilling. Laid back stream today. Except for the first half. I mean, that was kind of laid back, but man, that was quite the conversation we had there. Let's do some carrots. Let's do some of these. Wait, let's do... Okay, we can make a whopping 2 of these. It's 10, so we need 30 more. 30, yeah, we needed 30 more. So we got 1, 2. I also need to edit a video and get it uploaded for tomorrow, so I still have that to do as well. Are all of these grown? Most of them. Let's start picking the ones that have grown here. Oh, okay. These are like basically all ready. Oh, they're growing right in front of us. Whoa. Okay, and those haven't grown yet. And then we can upgrade again. Nice, tier 5. We need 40 chilies. I think I might actually have that too. Let's go check. Actually, before we do, let's replant the eggplant real quick. I don't know how many we need. 2, 3, 4. I think we need 6 more. Or what I might do too, guys, I don't think I'm going to play Phasmophobia tonight. I'm not going to have time to do all the things. I do need to get a video edited, but that shouldn't take me too long. I might take like a short break. I honestly might just leave the stream running and take a short break. Or either that, or if I end the stream, I'm going to take a short break and probably like eat something and maybe just like lie back for a little bit and let my body kind of chill out. And then I might be back on because I really want to keep playing Hytale. Like I'm really having fun. I don't want to stop, but I'm not feeling well. Okay, so let me go check on the chilies. Juice is excited. Yeah, I really want to keep going. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. I think what I'm going to do is when I'm done here, I'll end the stream and I'll get a video edited, hopefully pretty quickly. I've got a couple shorter ones that I could do. I'll let that render. I'll go eat, kind of just lie back and relax for a little bit. Hopefully my body can kind of like chill out. My nervous system will calm down. And then, yeah, and then I'll most likely, that's my plan anyway. My plan is to come back after that, after maybe about an hour or so, and keep playing Hytale. You'd watch If I Phaz, but you love watching this. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I do want to play Phasmophobia, but I just really want to play Hytale right now. So, like more right now. So yeah. Man, it's so frustrating. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry if today's stream has felt like me like complaining and stuff. Like I said, I really tried not to talk about this stuff. So I apologize if it's come across as like negative or like really heavy subject matter. I don't know what it was today. I'm just having a really hard day, and I couldn't hide it today, like I usually can. And not that I'm like intentionally being deceptive. I just, you know, you guys are tuning in to like be entertained and hang out, and like you don't want to hear about all that stuff, I'm sure. So, but I appreciate the empathy and the support though too. So let's see, turnips, then eggplant, then pumpkin, and then tomatoes. Okay, so I've got one tomato, eternal. It's an eternal tomato. Let's do this. Oh, thanks, Emmy. Yeah, I see your message now. Get some energy back. Yeah, I appreciate it, dude. Yeah. Not at all. Don't worry about sharing your feelings. I appreciate that. Thank you. Seriously. Because I really do, like... I don't know. I have too much empathy or something. Like, I feel bad that other people are having to hear about, like, what I'm going through because I'm, like, talking about it and stuff. Like, I don't know. I really do care. I care. I think that's maybe even part of the problem. Like, I almost care, like, too much. I, like, almost care too much that my nervous system is like, alright, bro, I can barely handle caring, like, you caring about yourself. Like, now you're caring what everybody else feels too? I'm gonna need you to, like, relax. But, ooh, I need more Essence of Life. Okay, so, I'm gonna just plant what I have now. Gotta take some time for you? Yeah, I appreciate it, dude. I try. I try. It just is what it is. It's that dang car accident, man. It is what it is. Can't go back and change it. It happened, so. Here we go. We're getting some essence from this. Then I'm gonna have to spend it replacing the corn, so I'm not sure how sustainable this is necessarily. We'll see. Ooh. 5 eternal corn right there. How much corn do I have eternal? Is this corn? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 11. So I need 29 more. Neo. Hytale? How tall is it? How tall is what? Is that a joke? That's going over my head or something? About the tail being high? Hytale? How high is it? I don't know. Or am I just being silly? Why can't I buy anything? Ooh, because I don't have any Essence of Life. That's why. So it's costing me more Essence of Life than I get back? I got it? Okay, good. Usually things like that go clean over my head. Happy Friday to you too, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Wait, how was I able to keep up with this infinitely on my other world? Maybe wheat is going to be... Yeah, dude, wheat. Wheat's going to help a lot because we've got eternal wheat. Which we now need to replace. Here we go. Okay, let's see. How much do we have? This is wheat, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 eternal. Wait, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We need 15 more. So let's do... Oof, I can't get 15 more. What? What if we do that. Oh, baby. Okay. Okay. I'm alive now, dude. Let's go. Cool. We did it. Our sunflowers are growing. Let's go. We may as well get the lettuce. Yeah, with a farm this big and this many crops, I feel like you could just endlessly farm. Why is this one not grown? Poor little guy. That one too. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Sell all of our cabbage. This is making me want to play Cozy Oaks. Who saw the Cozy Oaks video today? Hey, you guys saw that? Man, that game is fun. Let's do this here. Not yet? Ooh. It's a fun one, dude. It is like... It's like one of my favorite games now. It's like... insanely fun. Man, I wish I could do... I need to... I'm gonna try to remember to do that. Maybe someone can remind me. I need to look up... Okay, I need 3 more of these. I need to look up another webcam because I want to be able to do live streams of board games on my game night channel. You have... It does look cozy. I know, dude. It's so fun. Like, farming here in Hytale, it, like, reminds me of Cozy Oaks so much. Even just, like, our whole little, like, village and stuff. Like, it's like we're in Cozy Oaks, basically. Started during work, so only was a third. Paying attention. Next vid. The kids sit with you. Cool. Cool. Nice. Yeah, fair warning. It's very long. And I do sort of like a mini tutorial for the first like half an hour or so of the video, so the gameplay doesn't start until around like 30-35 minutes in or something like that. So if you want to just skip straight to the actual playthrough, you can, but I recommend watching the first bit of it because then I kind of show you like how the game is played, sort of, so that way you're not like completely lost during the playthrough. But I do plan on releasing like a full tutorial as well. Also, wait, this is lettuce? Yeah. It's eternal. That's not eternal, right? Okay, no. So we want that there. And then I need 2 more. Cotton in this chest? Oh, thank you, dude. Awesome. Thank you. I also have another playthrough of Cozy Oaks. It's just a straight playthrough. I think it's about an hour or so long, so it's shorter. Yeah, super fun. So that one will be coming soon, too. I've got some puzzle dungeon playthroughs coming. I think a crypt crawler playthrough potentially. I can't remember. There was a day like last week that even though I felt absolutely miserable, I just powered through and just recorded like 6 playthroughs like that day or something. It's like I have to make this happen. It's stressing me out too much to be constantly like having to record and upload the video like the day before it goes out. It's like really stressful. Is this corn? Right? Yeah. Do like 30 and see how far we can get with that. So yeah, there's some cool playthroughs on the way. Okay. Turnips. Remember turnips being pretty difficult to get eternal seeds for, so now that I've doubled the size of this farm compared to my single player world, hopefully we'll be able to get there quicker. Where did that put that? Oh, on the ground, because I don't have any more room. Let's put some stuff in here for now. It's like a temporary storage solution. Make 1 whole eternal turnip seed after all that. Oop, there it is. 1 more than we had before. Let's go. Okay. Cauliflower. And we got 1 cauliflower eternal now. Let's go. It begins. It begins again. But yeah, thanks to Brian, we're able to make massive progress. Because he's been farming like crazy. So he hooked me up with like over 1,000 Essence of Life. Like a bunch of seeds and stuff. It's been a massive help. I wouldn't have been able to do all this without him helping me out. We'd have like this. We'd have like some wheat and lettuce right now. So big shout out to Brian. Let's harvest our eggplant. Okay. Let's do some of this business and sell back some of our stuff. Dudes, okay. This is getting out of control now. Hold on, we gotta make some of these, dude. Okay, now we're getting hooked up. Now we're getting hooked up. Rice. Do we have rice? We got cotton. I need rice for the next upgrade. Let's put these in here. Those in there. Okay. And then eggplant, right? There we go. Oh, I goofed up and I think I just sold all my eggplant. Yeah, I did. Okay, I was like, why can't I get an eternal seed? I think it's because I sold all my eggplant. Let's go. The variety of plants and cultivation in this game is awesome, dude. It really is. Yeah, there's so many different crops. It's really, really fun. And you can make different, you know, foods out of them and stuff. Like you can make pumpkin pies with the pumpkins, and you can make vegetable skewers with all the different vegetables. You can make different salads. Caesar salad, mushroom salad. I'm pretty sure you can make different salads. Okay, one of those. And there's cooking too? Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's like Cozy Oaks. There's no fishing yet. It'd be cool if they had fishing. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. Okay. Tomatoes. Let's do this. Me when the game has awesome farming in it. Let's do this, actually. Oh, that was eternal? Oops. How many of these are eternal? Okay. There we go. Cool. I need about 10 more or so, I think. Boom. Alright, then this plot is next, but what comes after tomatoes? Chilies, I think? Yeah, chilies. Baby back ribs. Let's get these guys going. Retilling the soil. So it's weird. The ones on the right are getting moisturized somehow, but the ones on the left are not. How does that make any sense? That's weird. Okay. Okay, I don't know if I could plant anything there. Let me see. I don't think I have access to it. Oh, I do. I do have access to it. Cotton. Okay. Wait, I need more, though. Let me sell the pumpkins. Okay. Thank you, sir. And then rice on this side. Okay. Thank you, sir. And then rice, but we need to probably break down one of these greater essence here. At least a couple of them. Oof. One more? There we go. Oh no! I didn't do this right. I need one more plot. Uh-oh. Because there's onions and... Oh man, I messed up. There's onions and potatoes. I need an extra plot. How did I mess that up? What the heck? Oh well, it's not the end of the world. I can just extend it out that way, but... I don't have access to them yet anyway, so that's something I can work toward. Okay, no big deal. No big deal. Okay. Dude, we've been farming like crazy today, huh guys? This is like all we did today. It's cool though. I like got an entire farm set up. Nice. You can put that down? Oh man. That's cool. So I could go like that to show that's the wheat? No way. And then, oh, that's cool. That's cool. That way I don't have to keep like trying to remember what crop is where. Because sometimes I'll like harvest all of them. You hold down shift and then right click. Dude, that's cool. Okay, because since we don't have like signs right now in the game, or like item frames or something like that, like how we have in Minecraft, I could just put down the crop like here to show. Boom. Yeah. Like this is carrots. Dude, that's cool. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I like that a lot. So yeah, I'll just always leave those ones there. Because sometimes I hesitate to harvest all the crops. Because I'm like, ooh, I might forget like what order they go in. I'm going to have to keep checking the farmer's workbench. And it just like, you know, takes up a little bit of time. But with this, I can just lay down the crop right there. Oh, I love it. That's cool. It's freaking adorable too. Okay. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, we got some corn down here that grew. Neat. 241, 7. Okay, I'll probably just fill in these last few little plots, and then I'm going to take a break. Go eat something, chill out for a little bit, and then probably hop back on to play for another, I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. Maybe even longer. We'll see. Is it Friday? It's Friday. Maybe we'll just go for a little while. And if you guys are here for it, cool. Okay, so let's see. We need more wheat. I don't know how much wheat we need. I'm just going to do that much. That many. Yeah, we'll have 2 left over. There we go. Plop those in there. And then what do we got? Lettuce. Ooh. Okay, I don't know how much we need of this. I think we need a little bit more. We're gonna need like 3 more or something. Uh, 4 more. Anything in here? No. Okay, and then carrots, we need 38 of them. What are you guys doing over there? Got like a little deer family that just hangs out by the farm now. That's cool. Okay, those carrots, and then corn. It's cool too, because if I accidentally make like more than I need, I can just toss it in that chest, and then I have it for next time. So it's not like it's a waste. Like, yeah, we got some seeds in here for next time. Oh man, these are all growing? I mean... I have to, they're grown. I don't have to, but I have to. I could do this. Bam! Okay, I gotta go after this. I'm just gonna do these last two. I'm doing the cauliflower and the turnips, and then I gotta go. I think what I'm gonna do, because I'll just be on here forever. I'm gonna come back eventually, so I think what I'll do for now is like at least plant one of each thing here so that I could see what I've got. What is this supposed to be? Something. Rice or something? Something. Cotton? Something. Oh, peppers. Chilies. Yeah, we don't have any of those yet. Except we do. Where did this go? That was weird. Boink. That's cute, dude. I like that. I kind of actually want to extend this fence back. I might fill the ground in a little bit more right here and extend the fence back to like here. That way all this stuff is like inside the fenced in area potentially. And then we have a little bit more room to walk. I don't know. I guess it's not so bad. I'm just like boom, 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 boom as I'm walking over everything. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's fine. All right, so cauliflower. We've only got one. Do we have any in here? No. And turnip. Okay. Oops. Man, I really want to check out the new Reign of the Warlock stuff in Diablo 2 as well. Looks sweet. Oh man, I really want to do that. Cool. Okay. It's looking good. Let's get some stuff cleaned up real quick before I pop off. Oh, it feels nice to have everything organized. Actually, I think I'm going to need those dry logs on me for the next upgrade, so we'll hang on to those. And then dirt goes here. All of that goes there. And I think that's about it, guys. Also leather and stuff. I still want to make this little like a little outside like blacksmithing place too, that we could put those workbenches and our tanning rack and stuff. So put the leather in here for now. Cool. Also, let's leave. Actually, I want a separate chest for those. That's not enough. I need 50 dry logs. Okay. So then I'll put this here, and I'll have a chest for that stuff. And put that in there. And then this crude hoe is broken. We'll just toss it over here and let it despawn. There we go. Cool. Sweet, sweet, sweet. You know what else we need too? We need a campfire in our house. That is something that I don't have. What do we need? Sticks and any rubble. Let me make that real fast. I feel like that's something that I'm going to keep forgetting to do if I don't do it now. What was it? 2 sticks? 4 sticks and 2 rubble. I've got 1 rubble. Rubble. Nope, got 2 rubble. Can't be stopped. I got the perfect place to put this too. Look at that. Boom. There we go, guys. Beautiful. Beautiful. I still want to spruce this room up a little bit with some more decorations. Maybe over here. Maybe a big rug or something. But other than that, it's looking cool. It's looking cool. Alright, there we go, guys. That is it for now, dudes. I'm going to go grab something to eat. I'm going to chill out for a little bit. And, yeah, I need to get that video edited too. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll feel well enough to hop back on. So, if you guys want to hop back on in a bit, I should be here. Thank you so much for hanging out. Again, I know this was kind of a heavy stream, heavy subject matter, but I appreciate you guys so much, man. And, yeah, dudes, until the next one, have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next stream.